So everything has to be run on a clock, curfews, rules, the game's on.
For me this year, it's just for fun because like I don't have a record, I don't have anything. I wrapped up a movie and I was like, I could sit around all summer and do nothing or do Ozfest. But I only want to do it on second stage. I wouldn't do main stage.
Well, it's nice to be back at Ozfest. And it is very nice to be on the second stage.
Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to do second stage. I wanted to do it 3 years ago, too, but they talked me into it with some cash. So I went to main stage. I didn't do second stage. And I kind of regretted it, even though, Ozfest is fun, but I would come over here to second stage and be like, man.
The second stage experience is awesome. I mean, it's a huge open space of just kids able to run around and go crazy. Like, you have 13 million bands trapped in a parking lot of doom over there.
They run it so pro and so precise, and it's like clockwork, and it's the most organized tour I've ever been on.
It's a machine, a well-oiled machine. Everything's done to a T. It's perfect, ran very good.
Every band is taken care of so well, like, on these dates. And it's just like, I don't know. Like, I mean,
catering is always amazing.
Yeah.
Free water, free drinks, free food, shelter from the sun.
I was a little scared that they were going to treat you like shit in the second stage, but it's been cool.
I've heard stories of other tours, the other package tours that go out, and you never hear good stuff. It's like, oh, is this person's like this, and this person's a jerk, and it's never like that here. It's always been, every time we've done it, it's super cool. It is the only tour that you can always be guaranteed that you'll get paid well, you'll get taken care of, and you'll have a good time.
I don't know. It's our first tour on a bus. It's our first tour, like these shows are like unparalleled to anything we've ever done, and it's incredible.
It's great. It's pretty much just what I thought. I mean, in fact, it's actually better. I mean, the show's huge. I mean, there's got to be like 10,000 people at least every day on the second stage, and it's hot and gnarly and fun.
Ozfest is always a tour that makes or breaks bands. It opens so many doorways for so many bands, and it's proven in the past that if you're a good band, you're a solid band on second stage, and you win those kids over every day, that, you know, it's proven to be a successful career for a lot of bands.
Most of these bands that are new bands that are coming up, they get put on this festival. They get to be in front of a lot of people who will probably never see them ever or hear them ever.
It just makes for a great sort of coming together of all these people to appreciate what the music's all about, as opposed to sort of like where you can get into like, well, this is your demographic and this is your demographic, and never the twain meet on the same ground.
They can play to thousands of people in one day, and press from all over the world can come and see them. It's an unbelievable opportunity for bands.
For a little band out of some piece of shit town in Midwest America, you know, that have been criticized their whole entire life for being different, I mean, that's huge.
Not a lot of kids have heard us before, so it's definitely the best metal tour that there is possible. First one I went to was, I'm not sure which year it was when Tool was on the main stage, and I believe Megadeth, and it was quite an experience, and having Slipknot and System of a Down opening the second stage that day too was something to see.
The first tour we ever had was Ozzfest '99, and that for our band was legendary as far as getting out to the fans and really actually breaking the band.
They were touring with us for 6 weeks before the record was even out, their first record, and then it went right into the charts.
You know, I mean, bands like Limp Bizkit broke the summer after Ozzfest. That fall, Limp Bizkit, you know, went to #1.
They've made household names out of a lot of bands, which is very important, you know, and that's why everyone wants to be a part of the tour and the festival and all this.
The first, the Ozzfest we did in 2001, we were supposed to be direct support on the second stage. We weren't supposed to headline the second stage. And that...
Disturbed.
Yeah, exactly. Disturbed.
Well, the first show of the Ozzfest that year was in Chicago, which is Disturbed's hometown. And
in our
hometown. So that second stage was ridiculously packed, and I think that from that first day they got a little paranoid and decided that Disturbed should go on the main stage.
There's always kick-ass bands. I mean, look at Shadows Fall was on a thing at like 9 in the morning originally, and you know now they're on the main stage and everything like that. So and they're great guys. Just kicking band.
And it just felt good kind of because it seemed like the graduation aspect of it coming from the second stage, had a full year with a new record under our belt that did really well, and it kind of seemed like, you know, they're letting you step up to the next level, giving you a new opportunity to get in front of tons of people. So we were stoked. You're a little nervous though. You see, like Black Sabbath, it's like somewhat legendary. They only like invented heavy metal and all that, you know.
To be able to get on tour with so much just nostalgia and everything. I mean, we're in 10 years there. You know, it's almost unheard of for things to go this long, but as far as what we can tell, you know, from when we were on it before, you know, the people in management do a really good job with running this tour.